Yo guys, it's up Shadow here, and welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Alright, so what are we gonna do today? Today we're gonna do what I said the last two times what I'm going to do. We're gonna do the banners. All of these beautiful bad boys here. So I've already collected a few supplies. Probably will need some more, but let's place these bad boys down. So we're gonna place down some LCD panels here. That's gonna be a lot. I probably will need some more stuff to get these all welded up. Although I'm not quite sure how many those are. Ah, we already need more displays. Would you look at that? Displays and bulletproof glass is gonna be the problem most likely. Yes. Okay. So I realized, which is kind of interesting, and it also proves the point that the connections work, I can actually access the inventory from here. Oddly enough. But yeah, well, not necessarily oddly enough, because it is definitely connected to the rest of the ship, so makes sense. Hold on. I need less glass than display. I need like 10 displays per thing. So I better make sure I don't have to walk like twice. So gonna get there. That's a way better distribution of materials. So let's see if we can do this. Okay. Well, actually, there's not that many more that we need to finish here, but still. Ah, we got it. Okay. So now these LCD panels. How many are those? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Is that right? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's all of those. LCD panel. There we go. Except this one. This is an external one. I'm not quite sure what that belongs to, honestly. But these are going to be main hall banner LCD. Jesus. There we go. Okay. Let me just copy that everywhere so we know which ones are which. And then we'll grab all of them and put text and images on. And now, here, just in case you have never done this before, there's a neat little script, or a program rather, that lets you put images onto these LCD screens in a specific way. And the way you have to do this is, you have to choose the font monospace. And then the font size has to be all the way down, like this. Alignment, I don't think matters. Text padding, I also put to 0. And everything else, I don't think is really necessary. Okay, and just in case, monospace font, if you've never seen it. Hold on, I can... There we go, let's just put some stuff in. It's kind of weird. You can not quite see what it looks like. Let me see if I can make this a bit bigger so you can see. It looks like it's normal text, but the trick is monospace font. If you then use a certain kind of string, it will convert it into like color, I think is how it works. Anyway, let me just show you real quick how it works and the banner that we're gonna add. So right now, I'm gonna tap out and onto the screen. There we go. This is this is my banner, and this is a WIPS image converter. So this is a program you can download. It's quite easy to use. Basically, you'll have to have an image. You can I think you can copy it and then load it from the clipboard, or just, you know, browse for your image. I have already created one in preparation, and then you'll have to choose which block you want to put it on. Now here is the LCD panel, and just in case if you want to create images yourself or look for specific images, down here you will see the resolution of these blocks. So if you want to create a good image for a normal LCD block, it's going to be 178 pixels by 178 pixels. There we go. Then the surface name, I think that is important for the cockpits. Yeah, that's important for the cockpits, I think. For when you have different like screens. Which is not relevant for the LCD panel. And then there is the dithering mode. I always just basically choose the first one. I don't think it makes lots of differences, but you can play around with these. It's basically the way it's converting this into text. I wonder how well this stuff is going to show up. If you can see this here, it's not just red in the background. It's kind of like a metallic background overlaid onto the red. So it looks a bit more busy. So once you have everything set up, you can click on here, convert and copy to clipboard, and now you see it does all these weird looking symbols. So now you have it already in your clipboard, but you can also just select all and Control C for copy, and then you just go in here and then paste the text in here. Gaboom! There you go. Okay, that's of course a problem a little bit with this method. All the details do not get like, oh, whoops, let me remove this here again. Not all the details get transported perfectly, and also the farther away you get, the less detailed it's gonna be, just by the amount of pixels that there are. But I like it. I like it. Looks pretty good in my opinion. It's not the most professional thing in the world, but it works. So now we can just copy that string into here for all the things. Easy peasy. I mean, we can play around with the mode as well. Let me just... I can change another mode and see if it does it better. Let's see. I do not really see a difference, honestly. But then, you know, if you use this on these LCD screens, I think the formula for good looking pictures is the less detail, or the less fine detail, the better. There we go. But I like that. I mean, look at this. It's kind of pretty, isn't it? I like this kind of stuff. And the cool thing obviously about this is it doesn't require any mods to import your own pictures, and it means that it can be used, I think, in multiplayer as well to show this to other players. So other players will see this as well. That's kind of the cool thing. Also, if I would put this onto the workshop, which I might, potentially, if somebody downloads this, he's gonna see the same picture. That's kind of the cool thing about this. So yeah, awesome. I might put some more of these up, you know, just because I feel like it. But I think for now we're pretty good, right? I think that's a pretty good start. Right. So with that out of the way, what else can we do? I mean, there's not much really else to do at the moment. I think the next big thing that I should check out is gravity generators. Because I'm not quite sure if we do have gravity everywhere at this point, and I don't think we do. And at certain points we'll have 2G gravity, which is not really useful, obviously. It just means you drop faster. I guess it's not really noticeable, but I'd like to select it in a way, or create it in a way that it does not do this 2G nonsense. It also kind of saves energy if you configure your gravity generator fields correctly. But that's going to be a bit of a challenge. So, let's see. We have the gravity generators. We have two. We have the lower maintenance gravity generator, and then a, let's call this upper maintenance gravity generator. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn these bad boys off. At least for now. So if I turn this one off, we still have gravity, obviously. Right. And now if we go to the second one, we're not going to turn this one off because this is the one we're going to configure first. So right now, you can actually see if I... Oh, wait, this one is disabled. Oh yeah, this one is the one we're trying to edit. If I turn this down, the depth, the height, and the width, you can see the current input is reduced a lot. So if I turn this all the way back, it doesn't reach up here, obviously. So I think the first thing we should do is find out the necessary height of the gravity generator. The thing is, since it's only height, depth, and width, and not like with sensors left, right, top, front, it means that technically it would be better if the generator would sit in the middle of the ship, which is kind of impossible for our ship since we got a big hole in the center. But for now, I'm gonna go with the depth and the width. We're gonna go to max, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna increase the height slowly to figure out how much it needs to hit us here at the top of this level here. Because that's the first really important parameter that we're gonna work with. So 5 meters is not enough. 10 meters, that is... Oh, that's interesting. So if we jump, we just get out of the gravities. So I think if we do this... Yeah, see, then we float. Okay, so 10 meters is just not enough. I'm not even sure if we can go in half increments here. Let's see. Can we go... Oh, it's 10.48. So if we go 10.75, will that already be enough, I wonder? Not quite. Okay, so 11 meters it is then, I think. 11 meters is the magic number. It already shows 11, but it's rounding up, obviously. Yeah, 11 is the magic number. Now, do we have any situation where the ceiling is higher? I don't think we do. Right? At least I cannot remember. No, I think on the top this is the highest as it goes. There's nothing more than that. So, okay. That's good. So 11 meters in height. That's excellent. And I'm not quite sure, wait, in height. That also means, I think it means that below it, it will not be affected, I believe. But we'll see. Now, the next one is width and height, width and depth. Now, the problem is I cannot quite tell the orientation of the generator, and going to look it up is kind of annoying. So we're just gonna do like a trial and error thing. Also, I'm gonna try to show the block on the HUD if I can. There we go. Let's see if it shows up. Also, Jesus, there's a lot of stupid stuff that shows up right now. Yeah, I need to disable some of these things. So there's just the hollow servers for some reason. One of these is somehow on HUD. This one. So let's put that off. What else is being displayed? The gas storage. Vent, I think. So this one. Yeah, let's put this one out. Okay, so the gravity generator. That's literally under this table. Right here. That's where it is. Okay, cool. So that means if we now we can play around with these parameters and see. So the depth, if we turn that down to, let's say, 5 meters. See? The gravity. Now the depth in this case is the I would say the width. It's from left to right. So this means, let me actually put the other parameter to 0 so I know which one to edit real quick. Well, Well, no, actually, we cannot really do that right now. Otherwise, we won't be affected. So that means this one here is... this one here, the width is from back to front. This one must probably be quite high since the center is really off-center. Which is kind of annoying, but we'll work with that. So, now... let's increase that a bit to, let's say, to 20. And then we'll go around here. Yeah, okay, 20 is not even close to be enough. 20 is just enough to be on this door. So we need to increase it by a whole bunch more to even get to the outer reaches of the ship. Let's go to 80. About 80. Let's see. We just go out here. I think this is one of the furthest out points. Ooh, okay, we're almost there though. That was not a bad guess. Let me actually go to the crew quarters because they might be a little bit further out than the officers' quarters. Yeah, okay, we're a bit more further out here. So what we can do now, hopefully, is just edit it from here and really slowly dial it in. So let's go to 85. Okay, that gives us to here. I think we need another like 10 meters at least, I would say. So I would go to 100 at least for now. Oh, okay, we're close. 100 is this line here. So if we go to 101, I reckon we'll just be exactly correct. So 101. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty much spot on. Is there a situation where we can walk like balls to the wall over here? No, we can't, right? There's always something in front, but I think we are pretty legit here at the max. Yeah, even if I fly right to the edge here, I'm still in artificial gravity, so that's good enough for me. Okay, so the next one we have to figure out then is the what the game calls the width. And again, these are a bit different depending on the orientation you put your generator in. So right now we have no gravity here, back here. And, ooh, see, the width is actually at 150 and it does not seem to reach back here. Because it's all the way out front. Yeah, you see right now how far away it is? 75, and as soon as I step off a little bit from 75, I'm out of gravity. That means, of course, 150 meters means that it goes 75 in one direction and 75 into the other direction. Case in point, we need a second gravity generator back here, essentially. This one is only going to be a very small area because it only needs to supply the backside of the ship. But we definitely need it, so yeah, we're gonna have to get our material to make cargo containers again. Yeah, we have to go really quickly down to the cryo facility. Hi, Banners. I'm kind of happy with that. No, that's not the cryo. Right, the cryo's one step further down. Over here. Okay, and now we have to slowly... Can I just access the inventory? No, I cannot. I have to be inside. So, I think... Let's see, main... We need something like 20... of you? What else do we need? 4 grids, 4 motors, 1 display... Okay. Four grids, 1 display, 4 computers. Yeah, I'll have to do this by hand real quick. And then 40 interior plates and 40 construction components. There we go. We can actually just put it down and weld it, and we'll make it a little bit easier to see now. Oh, 4 motors is the only thing we're missing. Good. 4 motors, and actually that can go back. Excellent. So, let's go and make a gravity generator. Jesus Christ, yeah, I'm already a bit awkward floating around in here because of no gravity. Okay, yeah, still. Okay. Just to make this easy on us, I'm gonna check out how the orientation is on that gravity generator so we can match it. Because then we can match parameters as well. So, yeah, see, it's looking to the side. That's a bit awkward, but we'll match it just to make sure, you know, that it's gonna be the same. So let me just get... Oh, do we have gravity components? I don't even know. I have 4, but I need 2 more. Can we even make 2 more? I think so. Yeah. We cannot... yeah, I see. Okay. Steel plates. Now we can at least put it down. We're gonna put it down here, and it's gonna, yeah, look in this direction. Again, a bit awkward, the orientation here, but it's fine. It's all fine. Just gonna get that. Oh, we don't need the... Okay. Let's put that in here, then I'm sure we need some of that. Construction motors, large steel tubes, yes. Oh, there we have some steel tubes, but we definitely need more. Yeah, we need 3 more large steel tube. We have 2 in this one. And then 1 more. Do we? Oh yeah, there we have a whole bunch more. There we go. Okay, so this one. So now if we go in here, we can start matching these settings. So height is gonna again be 11. And also this one is gonna be upper maintenance, gravity generator. This is actually gonna be back. And this one is gonna be front. And I have the feeling low on the lower deck we'll need this exactly the same thing. But we'll see. Right. So 11 meters in height. Then in width we might not need as much. But that's what we're gonna find out in a second here. Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go upstairs and figure it out. So let's reduce everything. The width will reduce to like 1 and the depth will reduce to 20 for now. So that means right now, actually the width we'll have to get that first, I think. So the width has to be, I would guess, about 15 or something. Oh, we're still not in gravity. Ooh, okay, it needs a lot more then. Jeez. Alright, let me think. Actually, I shouldn't have offset it so far. That was kind of dumb, but... We'll work with it. It's fine. So let's give it a little bit more. About 40. Okay, 40, and now we have about maybe 5 meters without. So how about 45? How does that sound? Actually, yeah, it should have been more, because if I increase it by 5, that means it increases it by 2.5 on each side. So, you know, I wanted to actually increase it by 5. I would have had to increase the whole thing by 10, so 50. You can do this probably mathematically, but there we go. seamlessly, right? There is no gravity jump, nothing. Excellent. So that's perfect. Now, obviously, the width has to be determined. And I think the outermost point is this. So now we'll have to determine the... Well, not the height, actually. The height is still 11. This one probably at... Let's put it at 50. 50, okay. You know, if we want to do this mathematically, I think every block is 2.5 meters. And right now it looks like we're in the center of this block. So 2.5, 2.5, and then half of this and half of this is another 2.5. So plus 7.5 on each side, which means plus 15 in total. Let's see if our calculation is correct. That would mean 65. Yeah, that is almost right. You see that? Now we give it that one more meter or whatever. Yeah, it's meters. One more meter for you know, a good buffer. There we go. Excellent. So that is done. Gravity generators are fixed at the top. I don't think there's any place you can go where it won't work. Well, okay, that's a bit ugly, technically. Oh, wait. I thought it was on 11 meters. Does that work on the backside as well? Because if it does, then we'll... Yeah, okay, we'll pump both of these up to... Hold on, why doesn't it? There we go. There's both of them. We'll pump both of these up to 12, just for good measure. So there's absolutely no chance in hell. There we go. Okay. That's good. Gravity generators on the top floor done. Now we'll have to do the same thing, probably on the lower floor. Although, since these expand technically downward as well, I wonder if it's more efficient to just increase their height instead of putting two more, this one and another one over here, down here, but with smaller areas. I wonder what is more efficient. I guess the problem is we'll have to, if we want to include this one in the upper one's gravity fields, we'll also have to increase the width. Because this, yeah, see, this one goes further out than the upper one as well. Well, to be fair, actually, if we build the lower generators, it doesn't really matter if we include this layer in the ones above or in the ones below. In both cases, we'll have to have fields, gravity fields that are bigger in some places than the actual ship because of its design. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out, I suppose. Right now, this one goes to about half of this level, to about here. So if we would include this layer, we would have to increase the height by about maybe 5 meters or something, and then the width of both of them by, or at least the front one by, by quite a lot, I think. By maybe 10-15 meters. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out next time. Also, by the way, next time, just in case if you're wondering, the next episode is gonna be pre-recorded because I'm at a LAN party next week for like a 10-day LAN party craziness extravaganza. It's gonna be great. Yeah, so just in case you have a smart, interesting, enlightful comment, I probably won't be able to react to it until the episode after that, so just keep that in mind. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and take care.